Bitcoin update at what I'm looking at. So obviously over the weekend, we have wanted to see Bitcoin make a move, right? And it has done pretty much nothing and stayed in a range. And I know a lot of people are bullish right now, and I don't want to be bearish babe, but I do want to show you what I am seeing that is making me a little bit nervous here. So I'm looking on the 3-day, and the reason why we're starting off here is because this is where I can see the pattern the clearest. Obviously, within the lower time frames, it's looked like we could break out of that inverse head and shoulders, and that's what would break us to the upside. However, if you look on the higher time frames, they actually are telling a little bit of a different story. So on the 3-day time frame, when I logged in here, the first thing I saw was this bear flag, right? There's the pole that I've measured, and then there's the flag. So if you take that and you drag that down, this target actually of the bear flag on the 3-day is 89,842. Now, one of the things you have to notice here is we do have the Stokes that are low. The RSI is curving up, but it's staying in the middle. We're also under all of the moving averages right now. And when you're over the moving averages, they tend to act as support. When you're under them, they act as resistance. And so I think we're going to have a hard time, especially on the 3-day, trying to get through those moving averages. So I see that this bear flag on the 3-day. And then as we go down levels, I just want to show you a couple of things. On the 2-day, look, it does look less of a bear flag. However, we're trying to get through the smooth moving average right now. We're above the simple, but the RSIs, as you can see, are all turning over. They're starting to turn over anyway. The Stokes are in the middle. They're not showing us either way. But then we go down another time frame to the daily. And now you can see the RSIs really are wanting to curve over. The Stokes are in the middle. And there's also another pattern here that I want to make you guys aware of. So as we know, symmetrical triangles are usually, they say that they're a neutral pattern. However, in my experience, they have broken down more often than not. And again, not financial advice. None of this is. This is just in my experience. That's what I have found. And so we've got this bear flag that we see on the 3-day. We also see the symmetrical triangle on the daily. And this is kind of where the flag is on the bottom of the bear flag on the 3-day. And now we see that the lower time frames are looking to want to roll over. Now, as we go down, so there's a symmetrical triangle, right? That would break you down to the beginning of the triangle. And we could actually measure this. Let me do that now. So the first target in the breakdown, if we were to break down, would be, we don't know where the breakout point is, so this is not financial. I mean, this is never financial advice, but this is only an estimate. So if we break down, the first stop would be the 98, and then it would be the 89. So again, I know this is getting bearish, guys, but I do want to give you this scenario because I think a lot more people are looking on the bullish side and that we're going to break out, and we very well might. However, what I'm seeing right now is that there's weakness in the moves over the weekend. We're not getting up and over moving averages. Every time we kind of hit them, we slump over. So that would be the target of the symmetrical. Let's go down just a couple of time frames so that I can show you what is happening here. Look at the 22-hour. The 22-hour is oversold. RSIs are far apart, which means that we may go sideways for some time. However, look at the 12-hour, even more oversold. And you can see that these want to roll over. The 8-hour looking like we're curving down finally, right? And then the 4-hour still oversold, not curving down aggressively. So I will say, like, there is a chance we could get this pump and we could get a short squeeze and get out of here. It would just have to be with volume and power. Let's just go down to the 1-hour to see what's happening. And even the 1-hour is looking like it kind of wants to roll over. So what I'm looking at is that the smaller time frames are now going to have to take over, right? They are going to have to roll to the upside. They're going to have to push the higher time frames up to just hang out at the top at oversold. I'm sorry. And so can they do that, and do they have enough power is my question. And that bear flag on the 3-day definitely looks very clear. And the symmetrical triangle does as well. So Guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not trying to be completely bearish. I see a bull case. We need volume. We need power. And without that, it's going to be really hard for us to break out. But could a short squeeze do it? Absolutely. And are there levels where we can pick up some liquidity? For sure. So let's see what we can do, guys. We get over that, that 115, 116 mark. I'm definitely on the road, right? And so, and if we can hold this 111 level, which we haven't done for a while, we keep dropping below it, that would be a really good sign as well. So again, bullish and bearish case. Bullish case, you guys know my targets. The first target is 116, around 116, and then the second target is 122. So that's what I'm looking at right now, guys. That's a bullish case. Bearish case is we drop out of the symmetrical triangle, drop out of the bear flag, and we start making our way down. So anyway, I hope you have a lovely Saturday night. I will see you guys Monday at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for charting. Let's get this pump.